Good morning, guys. Today we will discuss about what is democracy. In this video, we will supposed to cover what is democracy, what are the key features of democracy. So let's start with the origin of this word. So democracy word is derived from two Greek words. The first one is demos and the second one is kratia. So demos means people and kratia means rule. So democracy means rule of people. Rule of people, or we can say that rule by the people. Rule by the people. But the definition of democracy is evolved by the time. For example, computers were originally used for computing, or we can say that for calculating. So originally computers were used for computing or calculating the very difficult mathematical sums. But nowadays computers have been used for multiple purposes, like for designing, like for writing, like for watching videos, listening audios and other multiple tasks. So word remain the same, but the meaning will evolve by the time. Similarly, in democracy word has been evolved by the time. So democracy means rule of people, or we can say that democracy is a form of government. Democracy is a form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. In which rulers are elected by the people, and that type of government is called democratic government. Democratic government. Can you guess where this term democratic is mentioned in our constitution? It is mentioned on the very first page of our constitution, that is preamble. As it is stated in the preamble, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. So this word is already enshrined in our preamble by our constitution makers. So let's discuss the key features of democracy. So we will discuss the key features of democracy by this diagram. So as I told you, democracy means rule of people. Now the question is how people can rule. So people will rule by they choose their representatives. They choose their representatives, and these representatives are called as rulers, and these rulers form a government which is called democratic government. Democratic government. Now the question is, let's discuss the key elements of this diagram. So first key element is people. Now the question is, who are the people who supposed to choose? Does everyone has right to choose, or some were denying this right? The answer is everyone has right. Everyone who is 18 plus, they have right to choose, or we can say right to vote. It is collectively known as universal adult franchising. Universal adult franchising, in which universal means everyone. Everyone here means everyone has a right to vote irrespective of religion, race, caste, sex. Everyone has a right to vote irrespective of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Adult means those who have attained the age of 18 or 18 plus, or franchisee word means right to vote. They have right to vote. Now the next key element is choose. How they will choose? By exercising their right to vote through elections. But that elections must be free and fair. So by exercising this right, they can choose their representative, and these representatives or so-called rulers, they took all the major decisions. Like they supposed to make laws, they form rules, they can make orders, they can make any regulations, etc. But the question is there any limitation on the rulers? Yes, their power, their decision making power is limited. Their decision making power is limited by the rules of constitution and citizens right. It means they cannot make any law which violates the rule of constitution or which violates the citizens right. If any law which violates the citizens law, then that law is considered as unconstitutional or undemocratic. So by this diagram we can conclude our features. So first feature is that everyone has right to vote irrespective of religion, race, creed, gender. Second feature, that all have equal opportunity to choose their representatives. Third point is that election must be free and fair. Next feature is that all the government decisions must be limited by the rules of constitution and citizens rights. So as you can see by this diagram, we can conclude the features of democracy. So democracy means rule of people or rule by the people. How people exercise their rule? By exercising their right to vote through election. That election must be free and fair. By choosing their representative, then the representative will form a government, that is called democratic government. The representative or rulers took the major decisions, and their decisions must be limited by the rules of constitution and citizens right. So that's all for today's video. In the next video, we will discuss the other key aspects of democracy. Thank you.